Our speaker has visited the most remote, the most frigid parts of our planet. For 30 years now, he has been roaming the world looking for new challenges. He knows better than anyone the beauty and fragility of our planet. He is determined to go ever higher, ever farther. Greenland, Baffin Island, Tierra del Fuego, Kilimanjaro, Aconcagua, Everest. His willpower and courage have taken him to the North Pole and South Pole and the planet's highest ice caps. Recently, he completed a very special kind of world tour, climbing the highest summit on each continent. As he likes to say, it is by challenging ourselves that we grow. Clearly, he is one of our rare modern explorers. Without further ado, please welcome Bernard Voyer.
Good morning. Good morning, and thank you for coming, for sharing an important part of my life. I spent 30 years exploring, traveling, undertaking expedition all around the world, but some places were especially attractive. More important, one of them being the North Pole. So I started from Russia, in Siberia, started with skis, pulling my sled on the Arctic Ocean, traveling in the cold and the white. And I was hearing the sound of this floating ice, sometimes the sound of the beginning or the end of the world. Huge pieces of ice collapsed together. Antarctica, a huge continent, so cold. And I was preparing this expedition for 5 years. Oh, I wanted to hear the sound of the storms. And my goal was set. The only thing that we wanted, my friend Thierry and I, is to have a look on the purest, the whitest, the longest snow on Earth. 11 hours a day pulling our sleds. Every night we pitch the tent and rest. After 65 days, we reached the farthest place on Earth, the geographic South Pole, exactly there.
Thierry, allez.
It's over. Just for the pleasure to succeed. After traveling in the coldest place on Earth, now it's time to know the snow without vertigo, touching the snow on the high mountains. I must know better about this snow, the celestial snow who touch the sky up there. And I undertake a new expedition, a world tour by the highest summit, making the world tour climbing the highest summit of each continent. The highest, the most magnificent mountain in the world, Everest. Before going above the clouds, I must go inside to find the energy, but also to try to answer the question, why? It's amazing the feeling I have each time I found myself at the foot of these high mountains. They are so immense, and we are so small. Mountains are silent teachers. And today, after all these years, I can tell you that our planet is so fragile, but so beautiful. Thank you.